Okay. In this scenario, I am going to assume that you guys are investing at least, you guys are investing $400 per month. That's to save enough money for 2 kids for their RESPs and for your RSP. So we're making the assumption that it's $400 per month. Now, if you're not saving every month, that's okay. I'll show you how to do it. Okay, so we're going to assume you're saving $400 per month every single month for the next 15 years. We are going to assume 5% return on your money. And after 15 years, it's $107,000. Okay, not bad. The RESP company gave you what you promised. But my question is that $107,000 for 2 kids, is that really enough? I went to this website and it's like a kid that is born in 2022 that's going to go to university in 17 years. The bare minimum, like the basic post-secondary education, is $135,000. So I'm not sure if this is going to really help them in their post-secondary education. Now let's look at real estate. Okay, so let's just transfer this $400 that you're putting aside for the kids' RESP. And let's put that money towards real estate. So you know that $100,000 that we need to borrow? Well, that's $400 per month. We're going to buy that $500,000 property. Now this is going to look very familiar to you guys because this is a jump blueprint. It increases in value by 5% on average per year over the next 15 years. It's going to be worth over $1 million. The mortgage will be paid down not by you, but by your tenant to $50,000. You have to take away your initial down payment. And after 15 years, at the same $400 per month, you're going to make over 6 times more money than putting money into an RESP. Something to think about. Now, I know there are a lot of skeptics out there. So what if the opposite occurred? Team Real Estate got 10% per year for the next 15 years instead of 5. And what if Team Real Estate only got 2% per year instead of 5%? Who do you think will win? Team Real Estate. Team Real Estate wins. They still win by almost double. Now, this is not because, you're a crazy hard investor. There's no magic bullet to it. It's not about picking that right property in the right neighborhood at the right time in the market or picking that right stock. It's because with Team Real Estate, you start off with an investment of $500,000 right off the bat. Instead of team investment, $400, $800, $1,200, $1,600. Right? Team Real Estate starts at $500,000 right off the bat. Now, let's assume we're running a race. Okay, I don't run, but let's assume we're running a race. Team Real Estate will win every single day. If I, Sylvia, was running this race, I would be starting at the 90-meter line. So if we're running a 100-meter dash, Team Real Estate, me, Sylvia, is starting at the 90-meter mark. I have 10 meters to go. I will beat the fastest man on earth every single day because I start off at the 90-meter mark. But with team investment, you start off at the start line because you go up by 400, 800, 1,200, 1,600. So what I'm saying, guys, is run the race the right way, the only way, Team Real Estate way. Now, sometimes people are like, well, Sylvia, you know what? The real estate market is a little bit slower now. What happens if it just keeps on going down? What happens if the property value never went up in value? So you bought it for $500,000. 15 years later, it's still worth $500,000. Now, if you are this client, let's sign an agreement. I will buy that property off of you in 15 years for the exact same price that you buy it today. Not going to happen, my friends. So what happens here? After 15 years, the value has not gone up at all. It's still worth $500,000. Team Real Estate still wins. After 20 years, Team Real Estate still wins. And why is this? Well, it's because you are being forced to pay down that mortgage debt. Actually, not you. Your tenant is paying down that mortgage debt. So every month you're putting money towards principal. So, long story short, for a property value never to go up, you still win. Right now, Toronto is in the same direction as New York City, where the norm is going to be renting in 30 years. So when our kids are ready to buy, the norm is going to be renting because they can't afford it. We're already feeling it in today. So having a property value never go up, it won't happen, my friends.